Hi, my name's Paul Eales. Played with a lot of amateur golfers who suffer from the slice. What they tend to do is the more the ball goes to the right, the more they aim to the left. Quite logical, but what you really don't understand is why that ball is spinning from left to right for a right-hander. And it is the difference between the path on which this club is swinging and the angle that the face is pointing. So the face will be pointing to the right of the direction the club is swinging in. Let me show you. If we want a ball to slice around this left-hand blue post, the club will be travelling to the left, the face will be pointing to the right of the path of which it's travelling. And there the ball arcs to the right. That's done with intent, that's a skill. So what I should suggest to you is you take more attention in where this club face is pointing. Sometimes the slice won't slice and it goes straight to the left. Why is that? Because the path and the face are both pointing to the left. So again, the critical thing here is where is the club face pointing in relation to this. The golf ball will tell you everything you need to know. For a right-hander, if the ball arcs from left to right, then that club face is pointing to the right of the path on which this is swinging.
Hello, this is Patrick Fannin, PGA professional at Blue Rock Golf Course. One of the most common mistakes that I see from players is raising up throughout their golf swing, raising up in their backswing. What I want you to notice is that the golf swing is a circular motion. If you watch my club head as it goes around my body, is the club head goes around my body in a circular motion. And what we want to realize is as you swing is we're trying to get the club to go around our body, back, and through, as opposed to up. So many golfers I see, when they get to this point, their arms go up, and when their arms go up, so does their body. And when their body goes up, now it's going to better chance of hitting the top of the ball or creating a slice. So I want to give you a little drill that'll help you get the club to work more around your body in a circular motion. And that is, hold the club up like it was going to be, you were swinging at a low pitch in baseball. Swing the club back and around. You'll see a lot of golfers do this on the PGA Tour. It's just to keep the motion going around their body as opposed to up. So again, back and around, back and around, and you'll see that you get a little bit more power and a little crisper shot. Let me give it a try and see how it works. Well, as you can see, is when I swing the club more around my body, I'm less likely to raise up. So try a couple of baseball swings before you hit your golf shot. When you get a chance, come on over to Blue Rock Golf Course.
I'm a big believer in giving people different games and drills to play on the range to make practice more like real golf. So you have to find ways to simulate pressure. I think there's 3 key components to the way that you practice if you want to make sure that it transfers out to the golf course. Number 1, it has to be fun. If it's not fun, I don't think that people are going to put the time in. Number 2, it has to be measurable. And number 3, it has to simulate pressure or simulate real golf. So today, I've got a game set up where pretty much we're going to work on face angle. We're going to work on starting the ball on line. So I've got 2 alignment sticks that are underneath pool noodles. The alignment sticks are readily available at the driving range, and I've got noodles in my teaching room if you ever want to grab them. And I've got a 7-iron, and I've got the noodles far enough apart to where I'm pretty sure I can make sure that I hit it in between there. So give yourself a number, and this is totally scalable based off of your ability. Maybe you want to work on hitting all 7-irons. Maybe you want to hit 7-iron, then you want to hit driver, then you want to hit hybrid, then you want to hit wedge. And you could move the gate further apart or closer together. Shouldn't be too hard, shouldn't be too easy. If it's too hard, you lose interest. If it's too easy, you lose interest. So kind of figure out what a good distance apart is for you and hit 5 shots, 10 shots, and keep score. I'm going to give it a try here. That was a good. So I could either move the noodles up further, or I could move them closer together, or I could move back. Totally scalable. It's a great game to work on at the driving range. So I've got one of my favorite training aids here. It's called the Orange Whip. Really good for tempo, and it's really good for sequencing, moving your body in the right order, and it's awesome for finish position. So I have people swing this around, and it's good. You start slow. It's really flexible. They've got some different sizes. So if you're somebody who historically starts down with a really strong upper body move, this way, cuts across it, hits maybe a pull fade or pulls. It's kind of hard to do that with this because it would just get out of control. It would start flopping all over the place. So I have people start small, and in order to swing this properly, you need to start your downswing with your lower body, just like you see all good players do. You don't see a whole lot of good players starting their downswing this way. If you do that with the Orange Whip, it'll flex all over the place. I really like using it for finish position where you make a swing and try to make sure that that ball is really quiet at the end. So I have a lot of people who can't hold their finish. Maybe they've got to manipulate the club face to get it online. So if they'd swing the Orange Whip, it would look like this into their finish position. And it would kind of look like an Arnold Palmer type finish where everything's moving all around. So I like having people hit this. Just make sure that the ball stays real quiet into your follow through.